Hello students, most welcome to Dr. Acharya Academy. Today I am going to discuss about the bond order and resonance. This topic has been taken from the NCERT Chemistry Class 11 books. Today's class number is 074. The Lewis description of covalent bond, the bond order is given by the number of bonds between the two atoms in a molecule. Example, for hydrogen molecule, we know between the two hydrogen atoms, one single shared electron pair is there. That means bond order is 1. Similarly, for the oxygen molecule, between the oxygen atoms, two shared electron pairs is there, so bond order is 2. Similarly, for nitrogen molecule, 3 shared electron pairs in between the two nitrogen atoms, so bond order is 3. For the isoelectronic molecule, we know isoelectronic molecules are those molecules which have same number of electrons in their orbitals. So isoelectronic molecules and ions have identical bond orders. What is the example? Example is F2 fluorine molecule and O2 2 minus anion. So both have same number of electrons and they have bond order 1. And another isoelectronic 3 number of molecules and ions, nitrogen molecule into carbon monoxide CO molecule and NO plus cation. These 3 pieces have same number of electrons and they have bond order 3 numbers. A general correlation useful for understanding the stabilities of molecules is with increase in bond order, the bond enthalpy increase and bond length decrease. About bond enthalpy and bond length, I already discussed in the previous class. Now, I'll talk about resonance. Sometimes a single Lewis structure is inadequate for the representation of a molecule in conformity with its experimentally determined parameter. It means that whatever the parameters we determine experimentally, it is not explained clearly by a single Lewis structure. Example, for the ozone molecule, it can be equally represented by the structure 1 and 2. Here you can see this is the structure number 1 and this is the structure number 2. Double bond from the left side, it is left side Lewis structure, it is the right side, and for the right side Lewis structure, the double bond is in left side. So this ozone molecule, O3 molecule, can be represented by these two structures. In both structures, we have the oxygen-oxygen single bond and as well as oxygen-oxygen double bond. The normal oxygen-oxygen single bond and normal oxygen-oxygen double bond length are 148 picometer and 121 picometer respectively. But experimentally, we find that oxygen, whatever the distance, bond length, it is the same. So that is the 128 picometer. The oxygen-oxygen bonds in the O3 molecule are intermediate between a double and a single bond length value. And so this Lewis structure is inadequate to explain this bond length. So this is the structure, the structure number 3. This is the representation, better representation of the O3 molecules. The concept of resonance was introduced to deal with this type of difficulty, to explain the accurate structure of O3 molecules and another this type of structures. So according to the concept of resonance, a number of structures with similar energy, positions of nuclears, bonding and non-bonding pairs of electrons, these are taken as the canonical structure of the hybrid, which describes the molecule accurately. Thus, for the O3 molecules, these two structures are the canonical structure, and this canonical structure, double-headed arrow is there, you can represent in this way. And this structure number 3, this is the resonance hybrid structure. Generally, it may be stated that the resonance stabilizes the molecule as the energy of the resonance hybrid is less than the energy of any single canonical structure. That means this structure has less energy compared to any of the two canonical structure of O3 molecules. Resonance average the bond characteristics as a whole. The energy of the O3 resonance hybrid is lower than either of the two canonical forms 1 and 2. That means this structure has less energy compared to these two structures, canonical form structures. So some important points about resonance we have to remember: that the canonical forms have no real existence, number 1. Number 2, the molecule does not exist from a certain fraction of time in one canonical form and for other fractions of time in other canonical forms. Point number 3, there is no such equilibrium between the canonical forms as we have between tautomeric forms. Tautomeric form means keto and enol. We'll discuss this in the organic class, which is called the tautomerism. 4th point, the molecules as such has a single structure, which is the resonance hybrid of the canonical forms and which cannot as such be explained by a single Lewis structure. So these 4 points we have to remember. I think that this class is helpful for you, and I have also podcast in the name Dr. Acharya Academy. You can go for higher chemistry study. Thank you so much for watching this class.